Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. The S&P 500 was up a little bit more than 2% today, a third green shirt day in a row. Pretty nice run we're having here. And there were some very important things that happened today, I thought. First of all, just from a pure technical standpoint, looking at the market movement here, we did close above the high that we established back on the pause day. And so when you're in a downturn, primary direction is down, no doubt about that. You're looking for a high that is higher than the last high, which is we just did today. And so that was very nice. We actually got above it yesterday, but didn't close above it. Today, we actually closed above that. This comes from Charles Dow, who was the founder of the Wall Street Journal. They took a lot of his writings and created a thing called Dow theory. Part of that is around primary direction. So when you're looking for, an upward motion, you want the lows to be higher and higher and higher. When you're looking at a downward direction, usually the highs are lower and lower. And to break that, you want to get that next high as higher than the last one. And we did that today. This is a bit of a weird environment. We'll see how this plays out, but it is the first thing on my checklist for reversing direction as far as that goes. Now, there's some reasons that the market's been moving well, and I think it's very interesting. Ever since a meeting with the CEOs from Target and Walmart and Home Depot, Trump has been talking a more, reasonable tone, talking to China. China refuted that today and said they're not talking to anybody, but nonetheless, it's better than increasing the tariffs like we were doing on a regular basis as far as that goes. So the direction of the rhetoric is better than it was. And then, of course, we're starting to hear from Federal Reserve governors, a couple of them that were interviewed today, that they'd be willing to lower rates, especially to support the job market if they see some destruction of the job market. We are starting to hear about some layoffs related most likely to the tariffs. Shipping is down from China by 60%. That affects, obviously the ports, the trucking companies, the people that make trucks. Volvo is supposedly doing a layoff, et cetera. So maybe that's what they're responding to and looking at the possibility of lowering some rates. Of course, the market loves when rates are going down, and probably would be a good thing to do if there was some, continued deterioration. We'll see how that plays out. So, again, I think the thing that's important here is that we still have 145% tariff on China. And somehow, some way that has to be reduced or eliminated very soon here before we start to have interruptions. Most likely, we've already had some damage that's caused by what's happening so far, just in consumer confidence, the CEO confidence, and even the reduction in shipping and orders. I mean, if you're going to order a bunch of inventory from China right now, you probably wouldn't because you thinking maybe the 145% tariff is going to disappear or get lower. I'm going to wait for that. And of course, then everybody doing that at once is going to create some type of a backlog like we had, at the end of the pandemic. So we'll have to see how this works out. Again, the sooner that happens, the better. The longer that tariff stays into place, the more difficult it's going to be. That's for sure, as far as that goes. But today was a good day. It's been a good 3 days altogether. It's nice to see the market kind of rally back up, and I really, look forward to being able what's going to happen tomorrow. We have the show tomorrow on YouTube, Talk Money with Tom, from 12:15 to 1 o'clock Pacific time. You can watch that. You can ask questions live if you'd like, and I'll give my summary for what I saw happening for the week. At the beginning of that show. So I look forward to being able to see you then. Thank you very much.